What's up, Union Arena players? We're going to start off April with the deck that is popping off at the end of the month. So without further ado, let's dive in the video and talk about it. So I figured it'd be interesting to start off with doing some deck building and stuff like that. But if you guys really need some good advice for, singles and everything like that, I definitely highly recommend Red Riot Games. They will have Sword Art Online for you guys to gather up. They do ship from Canada. That's the only downside. But if you are a Canadian player or overseas player, this might actually help you out a lot more than trying to get players, product from, the English side and everything like that. But they also do have something really nice for you guys. And they do have articles that will be quite useful, and they build up on these constantly, so just keep an eye out on this. Now let's get into building blue Sword Art Online. So out of all of it, I don't feel like, if I remember correctly, Sword Art Online doesn't really have two split decks like in the first set, if I was told correctly. So let's filter it. Set 1 promos and starter deck. So I don't want set 2 blending in right now, because again, if we're looking at set 2, it might change things up. But since we are getting to look at it, I think we're definitely going to need to max out on zero cost Asuna. There's no reason not to. So let's take a look at this Asuna here. Once per turn, if this character moves outside of your movement phase, this character gains 1000 DP. Possibly we'll go max on her for right now. Let's see. Oh yeah, this one's the same one as it's alt. Okay. So yeah, you can be flexing with her. Let's see. Asuna, if there's a Kitio on your area, this character gains impact 1. Once per turn, if this character moves outside of your movement phase, this character gains 1 attacking, draw a card. Definitely, this raid is definitely a max of. I don't see us not playing her at a full play set. Chocolate Thunder. Chocolate Thunder acts. Agil. I don't think we're playing double locker boy, to be straight honest with you. We're definitely playing a full play set of Kititos, because why wouldn't you be doing that? So let's just set it up as cost. Now this one, look at the top 3, reveal 1 and a card on a card among them, add it to your hand, place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. If you added it to your hand, place 1 card from your hand to the outside area. Let's just max on this real quick. Let's see. Excuse me? Stop moving. I told you not to. Let's take a look at the book. So taking a look here, we got this one had a full play set, and then when at the end of this character's attack, you may switch an Asuna from your energy line and switch positions with this character. So this is going to be your swapping mechanic, which I expect no less to have this. So you may choose 1 character from your front line, 1 character in your energy line, switch their positions. I think that's pretty solid. We will have 2 alts differentials. That's the 2-star and the 3-star. Do we play Klein or Balls here? Choose up to 1 character on your opponent's front line and rest it. No, I don't expect that. Silica, play 1 Pina from your outside area to your area rested. That might come up. We'll have to take a look at what other things. This is a maybe. We'll add 1 for maybe situation, and we'll decide later. So Heathcliff, this jackass, no, we ain't doing it. Pina, so this character gets +1 energy generation for the turn. At the end of your main phase, retire this character. We'll definitely snag that up. Yui, oh, Yui, the bouncer. I don't like her. Child, no. Lisbeth, choose up to 1 other character in your area, gets +1000 DP for the turn. Maybe once per turn, when a character on your area moves outside of your movement phase, you may draw a card. If you did, from your hand to the outside. This is a maybe here. Is this set 2? No, we got AOL. Might have to look into that. I wasn't expecting to see AOL cards. The fairy arc. Yellow or green on your opponent's energy, reduce the energy cost. This is pretty solid if you're going to be playing rare battles, but outside of that, no. Negates. I think this might have to be an AOL Pacific deck we'll have to look at, because it looks like we get a lot of value out of that. Yeah, this is more focused on AOL. So I don't expect us to be playing like Leafa and stuff like that, right? I mean, that is our color trigger, so we might be playing Leafa. I don't expect us to be playing our main deck, though. So let's see. Yeah, we haven't seen this. Asuna Sandwich. Yes, that's our trigger. We need that. So Elizabeth is just on play, draw a card. Okay, this is Starburst Stream. Yes, we are playing a max playset of that. Now, let's see. Break out Rabbit Stew. That's funny. Now let's see. Asuna, once per turn, this character moves outside of. Let's put max on you. Now let's see what this Kitio does. On play, you may choose up to one character in your front line and one. Okay, this gains double attack for the turn. Sure, we'll definitely do that. I don't expect the silicas. Might just be the Pinas. Now switch, choose one AP, switch it to active, choose one of the following effects. Maybe if we find out which our color trigger is, which we should probably figure out what our color trigger is. Let's see. These are definitely leading into the starter deck more. Klein, Kitio. We have add this to your hand. Kitio. We have the Pina. We have Yui. Yui's gonna do shenanigans, choose up to one character. I don't see us playing Elizabeth. This is the winner. Character moves. Yeah, we already got this uncommon, if I remember correctly. Do we? Do we? Actually, I don't think I put her in. Wait. Nope, that's her. Okay, so this is her. Got it. Kind of funny they gave like the alt twice. But then the winners are going to be Kitio. Actually, to be honest with you, let's go with the starter deck one because it actually looks really clean. So we'll go max on that one. Oh, I don't know. Erg. We'll definitely have to go with this one. So, max here. So we have 7 cards to work with if, let's just say we go full on Pina here and then full on her. Only leaves like 2 cards left, right? I don't think we're playing a full playset of this one. Maybe. So we got 1 Asuna, 2 Asuna. Do we get a 3rd Asuna? Do we have a 3rd Asuna? There has to be another color trigger, right? Because there's usually 2 color triggers per set per color. If I remember correctly. Unless it's literally strictly only Leafa for this set. That would be very interesting, and I don't know why we would play Leafa color trigger. Let's see if we can bring up the color trigger. Trigger. Special? No, color. Okay, there he is. There's our boy. So choose up 1 character in your area, move it to the front line. Okay, so this is the one we want because it's a max here. So maybe we don't play the silica combination. We don't need it. But what would we go for the zeros? I see maybe 2 Lisbeth. If we're just going full on Asuna here. But let's see. I know it's kind of like jumboed here, but I'm trying to keep trigger count high on the top of it. We have quite a decent amount of non-triggers in the deck. So we're at 8 non-triggers. I want to make sure our next 0 has some sort of trigger, right? So yeah, let's get a 0 with some sort of trigger bonus here. Because I don't want to be vanilla across the board with my zeros. I hate 0 vanillas. I'm big against it. I mean, we could easily just play Sakura. it would give us the draw trigger that we need. And then choose 4, 8. If we go max here. Yeah, that's a legal 0. I wouldn't add Leafa, but a draw trigger I would definitely kind of think about, right? I'm trying to just justify all this. Definitely could change up ratios here. Like, they're both great impactors. This is double attack. The raid category, this one's at least 1 AP, so I'm not. So we have raid. She does something, right? Sachi, girl's dead. We don't care. Love that she's on retire, draw a card. That's so rude. They need a different flavor text for that one. Let's just go with zeros. So let's see what they generate for 0. Energy generate. No, I want cost. No, I want cost. Let's go to 0. Single value. There we go. Zeros. Let's take a look at the zeros, what we got to work with. So we got Peanut, maybe, but we definitely got the Asuna at a full playset. We got the Kitio. We could just play the Silica, but that's just useless here. We already have this Kitio. We can't play both. I don't want to go to 12 non-triggers. Really, I really don't like non-triggers. Everybody knows me. I do not play to the non-trigger game, and I rather whiff if I can. So, once per turn, you may choose one character in your front line. I could comfortably go down 2 more. I mean, I don't know. I think 12 is like mandatory for zeros. I hate bricking, and that's like our biggest fear, right? I don't want to brick. I mean, we have some decent draw, but we only have a stand. This is Kitio that's going to add to your hand, and this is the only draw trigger in the deck. To be honest with you, I'm not too fond of only one draw. We only have 4 draw triggers in the whole deck, and the rest are get triggers of some way, shape, and form. Special, final. No, we're just gonna go back to 7. I mean, the big other question is, do we play that other option that we have? And that other option I'm talking about is switch. So choose one AP, set it to active, choose one of the following, choose one character, move it to front line. I mean, it helps. It's a draw trigger too. It's a 2 cost. I mean, we could remove the Elizabeth. Then we're just down. We're playing on 4 and 5. 5 is our biggest cap, but we have a bunch of 4s. Where's our double energy generator? Naturally. Where's the stand produce another energy? Which card is that one? I'm banking on it's not in this one. So it's got to be Is it Yui? No, it's not Yui. Who is our double energy generator? Oh, it's Kitio from Elfin. Got it. Not playing it, so because you want to have as much targets with in a card. And we're already playing for this, means we have a high chance of this whiffing us and we'll get upset. But, you know, now we have 1s, we have the 0s, we have the 2, so we have a good line. 3s and 4s to 5s is kind of pricey. I mean, being able to swap in and gaining the impact swapped Asunas are really good. The only problem I'm going to say is a problem here is if they kill off the Asunas, which are very highly likely to happen, right? I mean, switch is not bad because it procs the Asuna here because moves outside your movement phase. It gains 1,000, becomes a 5k with impact. I mean, you could do a lot. In your area, this character gains double attack for the turn. We have 4 Asuna plus Asuna. So we have 4, 8, 12 Asunas plus the raid Asuna, which makes it up to 16 Asunas, which means Kirito is more than likely going to have double attack live, right? You may choose one character on your front line, one on the enemy, switch their position. If Asuna's on your field, this character gains double attack for the turn. We could definitely possibly bring this down by 1 just to bring up our lower curve here, just to make sure we have double energy generation. Like, we have our color trigger. I don't want any bounce targets, so basically the way this deck is designed right now is we play the Asuna, we play the Kirito, we're stuck with them unless we can go going second. This is probably the deck's favorite position, will be going second. So going second is play Asuna, play Kirito, or Sakura. So any of these 3 going second is play one of these and then maybe play this Kirito if you have it. So we have basically, as long as we see 1-0 plus this, we're in a good spot, because actually, is there anything more for 2s we can work with? Because we're kind of high. Like, I don't want Elizabeth here. It's no, that's AL too. That means I'm not going to be able to search it, and I don't like not searching my cards. So 3 cost Elizabeth. But again, this one, you may draw a card. If you did, place 1 card from your hand into the outside area. I mean, that's good enough to draw filter. I mean, we could have went with the Pina Silica play. No, because technically it's, I mean, yes, be able to filter back your Pina back. It's basically goes what? You go Pina first, pop it, then go into Silica. I mean, that becomes draw trigger. This becomes vanilla, and we're still in the weird category of, then we go to 12. I don't want to go to 12 comfortably. I mean, I think Elizabeth's fine. So we're still running into that same issue. Choose one character in your front line. I mean, we could add balls here, or aka Klein, as another stepping stone, so that we have basically a turn of 0-0, play 2. But then we're only relying on the color trigger to double generate energy. Like, it's tough, right? I want to make the right calls here, and I think this is what we have to work with. I know we should be playing another 0 that's actually a little bit more valued. I mean, double block Chocolate Thunder here, you know, is an option, but at the same time, I think we have to just call it here and say this is what we're going to be working with. So version 0.1 SAO blue English. So we're going to save this as our version. So let's take a look, take a picture of the deck. So we have plenty of tools to work with, and I think this is just going to be how we work with it until I make a new upgraded version. But what do you guys think? What would you make for changes? Let me know down in the comments. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace. Hold up, wait a minute. After some reading some cards, I just realized that Yui's the better target. If I'm going to be playing an AOL, I shouldn't be playing Sakuya. I should be playing Yui. So yeah, we're gonna go with Yui instead. So at the end of the day, we went with another different draw 0, but at least with the Yui, it's at least a draw 1 card, trash a card from your hand to the outside area, and at least it'll filter, right? Because again, I feel like this deck needs its draws when it can. I mean, we could just easily go, maybe bring this down. We bring this down to 2, bring this up to 4, bring this up to 4, and then we have full range of cards, but then we're relying on that. maybe we'll just go a 3-3 split here. I think this will be where I'm gonna say we call it. So we're gonna save the deck here, take a picture. We have 3 Elizabeths, 3 of the Asunas. We have plenty of targets for the raid Asuna because technically this is still quite viable. I think we're not losing out in any way, shape, or form between these two. So yeah, maybe we could easily just remove the Elizabeth and just bring in the double energy generator Kirito, but to be straight honest with you, I don't want to be upping the uninkable, the basically untriggerable. I want to keep them as high as possible, you know, low as possible. So I think this is where we're gonna just stand here. I don't want to bring this up and just become all of a sudden down to 40 non-triggers, because this game relies so heavily on your triggers. So yeah, hopefully guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.